Bienvenidos a Esperanza Vence, donde la Esperanza Vence. Welcome to Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. Today we are pulling in the energies of the 13th of August, 2025. How's it going? Fine, oh fine? Let's see what the cards have to say about it. If you want to learn more about tarot, I have several playlists available, including the most recent... Oopsies, we got a jumper. Eight of Wands reversed. Interesting. So a jumper card is while I'm shuffling, if a card pops out, we call it a jumper card. And then that lets me know that I've shuffled to the point. I'm going to pray over the deck, and I'm going to express our flavor of the day. So this is going to be the tapatio to our reading today. Eight of Wands reverse is going to be energy that's maybe stalled out a little bit. Maybe the fire has been doused some, or maybe the match that we lit or the candle that we lit is starting to go down a little bit, which, you know, this is just quick in and out type energy anyway. This is like a quick flash in the pan type energy. So when these breezes blow in so quickly with these inspirations, this is like, for a good example of this would be, you know, with the Uranus energy in Gemini, we might have a sudden flash of an idea or two ideas at a time, and then it goes. You know, if we don't catch hold of it while it's flying, while the energy is going, then we might forget it, or it might pass us by. Eight of Wands is just kinetic energy. This is just energy of motion. Wands in the tarot, you remember, are fire element. And fire element gets things lit up. So what are the fire signs? Leo. Our sun's in Leo right now. Sagittarius, Aries. All right. So fire gets the party started. These are, you know, the matches that light the candles on the birthday cake and the nine of cups. Eight of Wands is just going to be, you know, really quick moving inspiration. But grab it while it's there, or else you might miss it. Let's pray. Oh, cool. At the bottom of the deck, we got the star. Talk about Esperanza Vence. Please like, share, and subscribe. The star card is Aquarian energy. So whereas the sun is in Leo, fire, we just had a full moon in Aquarius. And that energy will reverberate, you know, even though the moon keeps changing signs. You know, it went from Aquarius to Pisces, Aries, you know, but the star card is Aquarian energy. This is energy of feeling just so in tune with who you are and what you're pouring your energy into, that it's not only just for you, but it's for everything that comes after you too, and with a care for the future. So we're gonna let her chill with us too. We love the star card. Wishes coming true. And even if we're building something now, we have faith and we have hope that the things that we are pouring our energy into now will flourish from now well beyond our space and time. Okay, 13th of August, 2025. Thank you. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Here we go. Near past, present tense, near future. And if you want a personal quick hit tarot reading, you can hit me up at the links below and check the description box for more information. Here we go with the Queen of Cups again, except for today she's reversed, whereas yesterday it was the Queen of Cups upright flavoring our reading, and the Empress was reversed in the middle. So that's interesting. Now we have the Star and the Eight of Wands flavoring our reading. So I'm thinking, like, especially because I was talking about the planet Uranus, and Uranus, is the co-ruler of Aquarius energy. I wonder if that Uranus in Gemini is really going to start to give us the razzle dazzle, and kind of like let our mind exercise in some new positions and stuff, and really become more flexible mentally. That's interesting. We might be taking some fiery action towards that, because I think Mars is moving into a sextile with Mercury here soon, right? Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Mars is in Libra. Mercury is into a trine. They're in a trine aspect. You know what I should do when I talk about astrology? You know what would be real cool? What if I looked at a fucking chart? Every time I talk about astrology, I'm just like looking off into outer space, like trying to remember what it looks like on the chart right now and where things are, like, in my mind. But I'm literally like just looking off into outer space, just kind of just being like, yeah, man, I know Uranus is here, can't remember the exact degree. Like, hello, Esperanza, look at a chart. Okay, anyhow, with the Hierophant, I can't even, I'm gonna edit this. The Hierophant is a card of fitting into societal norms. This is a card of institutions such as marriage, government, any situation that we find ourselves in society where there's going to be some hierarchies. These are the people that architect society. Some of them start with an M, and some of them end with an N. Some of them are the same people. There's different degrees of this, for example, but in this scene, we have sort of like a father pope situation, that patriarchal vibe, the papa vibe. Hierophant is someone who has access, someone who has access to power through their spirituality, and someone who believes that you have to go through these degrees to get to God, or through these different degrees to get to the heavens, or different degrees to get to be able to participate in the rituals. Okay, so the Hierophant is at play here, the 5 coming through, and the 5 coming through again with the 5 of Wands. This is tension. This is, everybody's got a stick. If they could cooperate and get it together, they could make a pentacle. And pentacle is stable. Pentacle is what we can reinvest in ourselves. But here we're just sort of like playing around, not really getting anything done, disagreeing with people just to disagree, playing devil's advocate, maybe having creative conflict. Everybody's at a meeting shooting around ideas. Maybe it's just playtime, and people are preparing for bigger battles. Sometimes you got to practice with your wands. You got to just throw spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks. But when everybody's doing that at the same time, there's not a lot of forward motion. The 8 of Wands is like all systems go. Everything's in motion. But in order to get there, we might have to struggle to hang on to what our passions are and what our talents are and what gives us growth amidst other folks here. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups reverse is going to be a situation where the Queen of Cups might need a little bit more support. I usually feel like when I see actual people card, queens, kings, pages, knights, I usually read as day-to-day people in our lives. So it could either be ourselves, if we are a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if we have any water in our chart, water element, which she embodies here quite beautifully, doesn't she? She's so gentle, so loving, so calm and smooth in the upright, that is. In the reverse, her cup might start to spill. She might be a little bit overly emotional. She might be cut off emotionally. She might not be available right now. You know, maybe somebody in your life who you always thought you could come to as a friend or as a mother figure in your life, or you yourself just might be depleted and not available for others in that regard. If they need a shoulder to cry on, they might have to look elsewhere for the moment, because this Queen of Cups is certainly not shining through in her natural element at the moment. So, oh, and two, in the mundane, you know, with the Queen of Cups reversed, that could be that Jupiter Venus conjunction in Cancer. That's moving into a square, like a sign by sign, really, with Saturn and Neptune and Aries and Mars and Libra. So she could be starting to feel like the stifling effects of, kind of similar to what we were talking about with the Empress reversed yesterday, but whereas the Empress is very established maternal energy, almost like grand-mère, like grandmother energy, or Empress energy has that elder element to it. Queen of Cups energy could be somebody of like childbearing age, somebody who, not to say that the Empress isn't fertile, but she just has like more of an established, mature energy. Whereas the Queen of Cups, Cancer being the first water sign of the zodiac, that has a more youthful energy involved with it. So if this is a person in your life, it could be either you, or maybe if it's not you, it could be someone maybe a little bit younger than you. Love you. Thanks for tuning in. That's so much fun that you come to have a quick hit tarot and fine tune your free will and intuition. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll, God willing, see you on the next one. Bye for now.